Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al looking at the Bitcoin markets today. Just going to give you guys a heads up that this is the shakeout before the breakout. So do not be discouraged. Do not be afraid. Realize that this is going to be a challenge for some of us to mentally come together on this. But nevertheless, for those of us who have experience, we understand what time it is. It's time for a lot of the whales and a lot of the big corporations to see if they can shake you out, get you discouraged, and get you out of the market by selling your bags right now. So just a heads up, nothing that we say on the channel is financial advice, but make sure not to sell your bags. These guys are trying to shake you out, but at the same time, it's just a little bit of a fight and it's a little bit of a challenge, but try to hold fast, if you will. So take a look at the Bitcoin price right now. Notice that as we're even talking that it is falling. But at the same time, if it does fall below 100,000, make sure that you scoop that bargain up, please. Now, let's go a little bit further. Let's talk about Solana. Notice that right now that Solana is not even at the all-time high that it was 3 years ago. So, but at the same time, this is a good bargain for those of us who are expecting Solana to get to either 800 or 1,000 or wherever we're going. We're at least looking at a 4X from here. Just a little bit of a heads up on that. Also, let's go to our good friend, Mr. Avalanche. Now, if you notice, the all-time high for Avalanche was $146.22. That was like 3 years ago. So automatically, we know we got 4 or 5X, off the rip. But you got to hold this stuff if you want to be able to sell it, folks. So do not sell it now. Wait until you actually get the profits going. Now, I'm going to say something about this. Let's look at Cardano, ADA, so to speak. Sounds like a girl. But anyways, take a quick little look here. The all-time high is $3.10. Guys, we're below $1. Anytime you see Cardano below $1 and you have an extra dollar, you might want to go ahead and buy it. So just a little bit of a heads up. Like I said, nothing that we say is financial advice, but we're looking at some great bargains here. Speaking of bargains, let's go to SUI. Now, guys, this was above $5 and it was rocketing away with nobody's business. But all of a sudden, now it's cooled off. This is a great time to DCA into SUI, just in case that you forgot about this guy. Speaking of guys that we forgot about, this guy was left for dead years ago, and it is XRP. So funny thing about XRP is that the all-time high for XRP has not even been achieved. The all-time high for XRP was 7 years ago in 2018, my good people. So listen, even if you want to jump into XRP, you're still looking at a winner, and you're still looking at a multiplier. You're going to double, triple, whatever your money looks like. You're going to make some money in XRP, just saying. Now, I'm just going to look at some of my little tiny plays that we're talking about right here. Superverse. This is an excellent play as far as the gaming markets. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Anything and anytime that you see this guy, Superverse, below $1, I think it is just time to make sure that you jump into that situation right here. The all-time high for Superverse was 4 years ago at $4.73. So just a little bit of a heads up to let you know this thing will soon, how can I say, it will be on fire, but it's going to take a few months probably because the gaming market just hasn't picked up as of yet. As I was saying before to some of you guys, this would be a great little play that you can just go ahead and scoop it up, save it, scoop it up, save it, and look forward to develop in a few months. If you're not looking for something to develop in a few months and you're looking for something right away, you definitely want to look for another play because I know this is going to take a little while to develop. But for those of you who don't have a lot of money and you're just looking to get something that you can accumulate over several months' time, not financial advice, you're going to have some discipline. This would definitely be a great play. Now, speaking of great plays, let's go a little bit further and talk about Aerodrome Finance. Man, this thing is below $1. Man, I got to make $1 harder to get me a little bit more of this Aerodrome because I know for sure that this is going to be very nice, very nice. But just to be honest with you guys, anytime you see Aerodrome below $1, that means something good happened. We're going to be looking at this, and I want to give you guys one more little story, then I'm going to let you go. But like I said, not financial advice. everything that we're doing today is kind of get you refocused on what's really going on in the markets and let you realize that, hey, in a month or two, a lot of this stuff that you see now is going to be double, triple, 5 times, 10 times. You never know. But keep that in mind and don't be fooled by the markets right now. Everybody wants to make some money, and especially the big boys, and the big boys gonna make some money. So if the big boys make some money, we all gonna make some money. In this case, a rising tide does lift all boats, as they say. So let's go ahead and look a little bit further. Go to Ethereum. Tell you a quick little story about Ethereum. I remember in 2020, right at the very end, I started buying a little bit of Ethereum, and I said, okay, let me just scoop this up a little bit. And the next thing I know, a few months went by. January went by. I was like, this thing ain't moving. February went by. I was like, man, this thing's supposed to move. And then March and April came, and then the price action really started rocketing up. And so all of a sudden, things started to really pop off. But they didn't pop off in January. They didn't pop off in February. It was like maybe March, April, somewhere around there that we really saw Ethereum rise. And this was like 4 years ago. So what I want to encourage you guys on is that just because you don't see anything moving right this second doesn't mean it's not going to move. So not financial advice, and nothing we say on the channel is financial advice, but at the same time, stay focused and realize that, make sure you don't put so much in that you don't pay your bills, but at the same time, whatever you do have, just sit it, hold it. Sometimes you got to sit it and forget it. And everything's going to work out very well. Look at all these great prices right now. Look at all the great bargains that you have. If you got more money to invest, fine. If not, just sit and wait on the multiplier. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.